Hey everybody, I'm Trevor, and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about the NI, or Introverted Intuition Gaze, the eyesight of the INFJ. I should be wearing glasses, but the camera has blue lights and kind of reflects off my eyes, so I'm not going to do that right now. So, what about the eyes? Well, I was browsing to Reddit, and I was on the INFJ thread, I believe, or it was either MBTI thread or INFJ thread. I'm pretty sure it was the INFJ thread. And a person asked a question related to Naruto, talking about two of the eye abilities, or dojutsu abilities from Naruto, and what they would relate to for the INFJ, and I feel like the NF type in general, but they specifically to the INFJ. N types in general, sorry. So I will go over the introverted N types, or over why I think the certain types would be related to certain eyes and eye abilities in Naruto. So first off, we have the Byakugan, which is a staple of the Hyuga clan, and they have it's like a white eye. They call it the all-seeing white eye, and it allows the user to be able to see through everything and anything around them in like such a vast yard of view. But they do have a blind spot in the back of their head right here, so it's like they're weak in a certain area, but as long as they keep moving, and they'll keep, they won't keep that blind spot open too much. Now that one, and how does that one compare to the Sharingan for the INXX types? So in terms of the INXX types for the Sharingan is a dojutsu, or an eye ability, a perception ability of the eye that lets a user perceive reality at a faster pace, in a sense, and be able to make connections and see the patterns of what's going to happen and see the flow of reality, and then be able to use that information to kind of almost predict and counter what's going to happen from their enemy. It's actually called the copycat eye. And then there's also another eye that is related to the Sharingan that is more of an advanced copy of it. And this is important too, because when we talk about the INTJ, I'm going to be going over this one a lot, because Mangekyo is, even with it being an advanced form of the Sharingan, I think I would equate that one to the INTJ versus the INFJ, because the Sharingan allows you to pick up on patterns and see the flow of reality, see what people are going to do, and see what people are going to say, or almost predict what people are going to do and behave and say, in a sense. Now, I equate that with being able to almost manipulate reality and being able to almost copy what people do. And when I think of that, my first immediate reaction is the social chameleon, or the INFJ, because they tend to almost mimic people's posture and behavior and the way they're talking, in a sense. And the reason why I equate the Mangekyo with the INTJ is because even though they're both perceiving eyes like that, end up perceiving people's behavior and perceptions, the Mangekyo can see the truth of all creation. So unlike the INFJ, the INTJ has extroverted thinking and extroverted sensing. So this allows them to see both what everyone else sees in terms of logic, in terms of how the world works, but also in terms of what the world looks like and how the world is perceived. Or how the world, is perceived. in a sense. So they can see the actualities, which I equate to the truth of all creation in a sense, you know? And then the regular Sharingan, I can see it as almost as I don't have TE. INFJs don't have TE. We're TE polar actually. We have TE as our polar function, and it's pretty evident. But that could also, in my mind, that means that we're perceiving reality how we see it, how it's going to happen to us, and we're going to try and manipulate reality with the Sharingan to try and stop that from happening, or try and make it to make something that we don't want it to happen in a sense. I think the prime example would be Obito, but he didn't even have his app open for a long time when he was, so that might not be a great example. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So because of the TE and F and TE and SE, I would assume I would automatically connect that Mangekyo to the INTJ plus Arian's NI as well as INFJ, so that makes perfect sense that those two would be in the Sharingan and the Uchiha clan, and how they're, yeah. Then the reason I said the INFP for Byakugan, like I said earlier, was because they have to kind of see far away, let's see far distances, like I said before, but then they have to also see what is actually happening in, like, logically in like what they're seeing, but they also have to kind of pull it into themselves and figure out what's happening and figure out a way to relate it back to everyone else around them, so that it can be efficient in a sense. And even though they have TE inferior, it makes sense that INFP would be better fit for the Byakugan, and the INFJ would be better fit for the Sharingan, and the INTJ would be better fit for the Mangekyo. The INTP, I would have to say that it would be the Rinnegan, but I'm not going to go into that one because that was a whole different eye that I don't really want to tackle right now. And the reason why I'm doing all the introverted N types right at the moment is because I kind of see them as the eyes being the window to the soul, and the soul of the introverted of IN types is more so deep and kind of to themselves, and I equate that with the eyes. So this is not bashing sensors. I'm not bashing sensors at all. I just saw this pattern and I saw that post, and here we are. So I'm gonna go and probably edit this video and then do some gaming, some Sekiro. So do you guys play Sekiro? I love Sekiro. It's a pretty awesome game so far. I'm enjoying it. It's hard though, but I'm enjoying it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.